So, in that one more system is not Noda Crows, but Caspian. With beautiful green stars around. Right, the MSV Cornucopia. Wait. That one seems interesting. Did have a... And then that one board. The Cornucopia is a Kaloon class modulator conveyor of human design, but obviously adrift, the Cornucopia is not broadcasting any distress call. I think I landed on that one before, didn't I? Antida? No, I didn't. Antida is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. Its atmosphere is darkened by traces of sodium. It is one of a relatively few planets known within an orbital period of more than a millennium. Okay, that's ridiculous. Turian insignia, another one. Scans of Antida revealed a group of defunct turrets orbiting the planet. The recon team carefully retrieved one of the turrets and brought it on board. Tully dismantled the weapon and found it was marked with a Carthan outpost insignia. One of the Turian stuff, Alma-Crux. Alma-Crux has an atmosphere of methane and ether. Despite its great distance from Caspian, the energetic young star heats the surface almost temperate levels. Thick ground fogs are common at the Terminator, where water ice frozen during the long dark side night meets the warm air masses from the day side. The crust is mainly composed of copper with deposits of sodium. Alma-Crux, abundant water and relatively mild temperature, and gravity have placed it on the short list of terraforming candidate worlds. However, there is significant opposition from eco-ethics groups who assert the Alma-Crux's primitive methanotropic bacteria may be a precursor to a full-fledged native ecology. So that was Alma-Crux, the second one. The third one is Farnuri. Farnuri has a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide and helium. The surface is mainly composed of silica laced with iron oxides, indicating the world has an oxygenated atmosphere at some time in the past. Given the relative youth of the blue star Caspian and the significant gravity well of Farnuri, this must have occurred with astonishing swiftness, perhaps a result of some cataclysmic event. Further research is required. And we got heavy metal, a little bit of gold. Always nice. And Clotanka. Clotanka is a large but low-density terrestrial world with an atmosphere of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. Its crust is composed of sulfur and unremarkable silicates. Occasional deposits of heavy metals, usually the result of meteor strikes, dot the surface. High-speed winds, powered by the hot blue star Caspian, present a constant hazard. Atmospheric entry is hazardous and EVAs are discouraged. The thing is again at 92 Celsius, and we got an iridium deposit. Now that was that. Is there anything closer to the center? No, that's just the MSV Cornucopia. Let's board that thing. Again with the shock troopers. Actually, I don't think that this mission is related to anyone, is it? No, nothing in here is Garrus or whatever. So we good. Same thing here. One more Turian emblem, okay. Probably in some of the main mission areas, like Novaria or whatnot. Yeah, Novaria I still have to complete completely, and Vermeer. The name Vermeer sounds like vermin. Which reminds me of a Warhammer 40k game that I also want to play through. So many games. Alright. But yeah. Mass Effect has precedence right now. Just because. Oh, wait. Barrier. By the way.
The ship's probably crawling with them.
It's more like husking with it. Should I use this one instead? Okay, we got more credits. Why is it that we even get credits to begin with when we fight enemies? Especially Husks. They should not yield anything. The only thing that kinda makes sense for Husks to drop is, I mean, resource conversions. Something of that sort. All dead? Yes. There are just so many. Oh, yeah, wait a minute. I don't have the scanner active. There we go. Perfect. Cool. Okay, I do regenerate slowly, but surely. Okay. Regeneration of 3 health points every so many seconds is okay, but it's not enough to play in the same ballpark as like Medigel, for example. That one gives you much more health. Oh, God. Far shorter duration. Wait a minute. I want my shotgun. I want my shotgun. Alright, good. The thing that I usually do is like use the scroll up and scroll down to select specific weapons. Which, for some reason, I didn't do this time. Like scroll up and scroll down is, for the moment, next and previous weapon. And I never know what the next one or the previous weapon is. And it is especially difficult because switching weapons takes a very long time. So you can't just quickly scroll through and scroll again if you kind of misscrolled in the wrong direction, for example. Alright, where am I? It's always the wait. Ah, there you go. Yes. Can I get up there? I can't. All right. That's not how that works. Maybe to the left. Ooh. Where am I going? Even. Oh. Where do these husks even come from? They always come from the strangest spots. Okay, can I say? Yeah, I can say. So then that means the fight is pretty much over right now. Oh, Jesus. Wait a minute. You could try to climb up here, right? Yes. Are you supposed to get up here? Maybe. Oh, yes. It looks like a shortcut that only you can use. No one else. I don't see any items. It's just a different way around. So either you go to the right or to the left, and if you go through the left way, then... Whoa. You have to climb up there somewhat. Okay, spikes again. Why do they even get all of those spikes? Fusion explosive, alright. I wanna you. There is, wait a minute. Mass Effect. Did I use cheat codes the first time around? I don't know. Because I do remember using the grenade launcher, I think, very often. Combat optics number Yeah. I think I did use cheat codes at one point. Which is also something that I, for some reason, don't do anymore. Huh. That's actually weird. Because especially like in Baldur's Gate 1, I cheated like mad. Alright. So, let's see. You got anything good though? Sledgehammer? Yeah, it's a thing in here. High explosive rounds? What's this one? Whoo! Wait a minute. Designed to detonate on impact, high explosive rounds have one major drawback. A massive increase in weapon overheating. 400 centimeter blast radius, which is 4 meters basically. Heat generation plus 500%. Weapon force a ton. Damage just a little bit more. But I could try that on the shoddy. Oh, high explosive on the assault rifle would actually be kind of fun. Okay, let's test this out. Wow. I'm gonna keep that one. That is ridiculous. So wait a minute. This one is heat generation. That one doesn't matter really. Weapon force is just the pushback of the stuff, and 20% damage. Also doesn't sound like much. So sledgehammer is minus heat absorption, so it generates more. Weapon force and toxic damage. Okay, so this one generates toxic damage, 40%, and 40% weapon force, which is okay. This one has more weapon force, but only 20% increase in damage. The thing that it does have, though, is an awful lot of AoE. So the blast radius is always 4 meters, right? So I could go with a sledgehammer on the shoddy though. But what if, for some very, 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 very funny thing, I would go for like high explosives on a pistol, or even better, I go for an Avenger, maybe, go for high explosives on this one. So let's just see how this one performs if I shoot. Ooh, that's good. Oh, this is awesome. Okay. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So it would be better if... Wait a minute. Who would benefit from this stuff the most? One of the companions, maybe. Ashley, especially. If Ashley gets that, she would be constantly overheated. Okay, so the shotgun doesn't need that. The pistol is actually a weapon with an awful lot of heatsink capacity would be good. Alright, so we got the Avenger, number 8. Is there another one for that? No. I could... What could I do though? Combat scanner, kinetic coil, whatnot. What's this one? Damage and weapon stability. I mean, yeah, why not? If we do an awful lot of AoE damage, then we don't need stability. What I would need though is something that makes this weapon a bit more heat tolerant, let's say. I need like heatsink free. I need to buy an awful lot of those heatsink mods. I don't. And heatsink 1, 10%. Yeah. Alright, we don't need to deal more damage. That might be the only thing here. Nice. Okay, okay, that's awesome. Let's hope this works. What do we have here? Navigation computer. Wait, is this a base or is this a ship?
The logs show this ship was exploring near the Perseus Veil. Looks like they found some kind of alien artifact. They brought it on board and then... This is really weird, Commander. They plotted a course straight into the Perseus Veil. Like they wanted the Geth to find them. So either they were brainwashed, but is there more?
What else do the logs say?
The entries don't make a lot of sense after that. It's like the captain's mind was falling apart. Doesn't say anything about how they got back into our territory.
The Geth turned them into husks, and left the ship where someone would find it, trying to show us what happens to organics dumb enough to enter the Veil.
No, I don't think they use this as a message. Maybe they use it as something more pragmatic. Maybe it's just a trap or something.
The logs show they brought it on board and then... This is really weird, Commander.
That artifact must have done something to them. Why else would someone fly into Geth space?
The entries don't make a lot of sense after that. It's like the captain's mind was falling apart.
The Geth turned them into husks, and left the ship where...
Missing Marines, that might be it. You encountered the distress beacon when you entered the Sparta system. Someone there might... No, this is not it. Asari diplomacy, no. Locate that, no. You have been approached by the Conrad Werder. It's also another thing.
Someone would find it.
And,
trying to show us what happens to organics dumb enough to enter the Veil.
The thing is, this area reminded me of one of those silos that you enter on the planets. This is why I was so confused. Like just a second ago, I boarded that ship, right? Just a second ago, I did board the ship. And I know I was on the ship. I totally forgot about that. The thing is, if you board a ship, you only see it like as an icon, pretty much, on the world map. But you don't actually see this as a ship object, right? Like you don't recognize it as such, which is actually very weird. So let's say you were playing a space game and you fly a ship in space. Then you know that you control the ship. And you know that that... Okay, that's a dead end. And you know that every object that you see is there in that space, right? But if you just look at the map or something, then the connection in your brain isn't there. That's weird. It's remembered as something else. That makes it very difficult to find your way around. Alright. Let's see this way. Alrighty. Return to the Normandy. And this was pretty much... Oh, wait a minute. Let's just do some quick inventory management while we're at it. I can't turn anything else into Omnigel anymore. And I do want to keep my items. So there's only one thing I can do. Go to the merchant and sell any item that I don't have any need for. And that means I have to sell every item.
Looking for supplies? Let's see what you've
of a
got.
certain level. I just don't know which one. Oh no. That one. Maybe I should turn stuff into trash, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, I have to do that. I have to mark it as trash and then I have to sell it. Let's see. Let's see. First, we're going for all of the round thingies. Question. Not sort by level, sort by name. In this case, I can make sure that I always have the highest level available. Let's see. Cryo round 7. Incendiary, for example. We have like a ton of incendiary. Incendiary 7 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot. 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. Proton 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Radioactive rounds 3. These are the cooldown ones, they are special. Shredder rounds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The thing is, I do find some of those, and then after 7 it stops. Snowblind rounds, same thing. Tungsten. So, yeah. Tungsten 7 is the most recent one. So I can get rid of all of the lower level ones here. So tungsten 6, tungsten. Anything tungsten really. Okay. That makes the most sense. So all of the other ones, I have 7 of them, which means I could give them to some of those companions. And having like 10 or a handful of those is definitely a good thing. Anything that I don't need, I don't need. Combat scanner, I don't need a lot of combat scanners. Just a handful. Combat optics, don't know what this one is. Oh, heatsink is important. That's the one that I use at the moment. Combat scanner 5. Yeah, I don't need any lower combat scanner. Actually, I just need 1 combat scanner, but I want to make sure that if I mess up with the whole equipment, that I always have at least 1 combat scanner in here that I can just equip. If need be. High caliber, that's somewhat special. Maximum stuff. Kinetic coil. Damage weapon stability, this is an 8. Kinetic stabilizer. How many kinetic stabilizers do I have? And this is like a 6. Kinetic stabilizer like 5. Can go. 1, 2, 3, 5. Rail extensions. Yeah, I think I can get rid of rail extension 5. Keep the other ones. And I do have some rail extensions on the weapons. So in the future, I just hope that I can make some good use of it. So that one is all marked. Then the weapons. Right now we have weapons of like level 8, like level 7 and higher. The Avenger is something that we can just get rid of. The Pulse Rifle is something that I have to make sure to not sell by accident. Then we have like... Yeah, actually I can get rid of all of the level 7 weapons as well. No need to keep those around. I have level 8 ones. Everything's fine. Crossfire 8 is even there, so I wouldn't even miss out on those. And Banshee can get rid of as well. Katana is a 9, then we get 8. Awful lot of 8. Awful lot of Sokolovs for some reason. They're actually pretty good. Armageddon is a cool thing, but yeah, it's a level like 7. Come on, let's get rid of all 7s here. There's no need to keep that one around here. Brawler 8. Raikou, whatever. Another Brawler. You got an Edge, Carpo, whatever. None of those are... The Razor seems to be special, but no. Stiletto, that one goes. Striker goes as well. This is number 8. Awful lot of harpoons. Harpoon. There are not that many snipers that would... No, I'm actually... Naginata 8. It's an 8. All of the 8 thingies in here I'm gonna keep. I don't need that many different... I mean, 2 of each kind makes sense, so then I can get one, and someone else can use it. Equalize 7... Equalize is actually a pretty good one sometimes. Anyway, level 7, these snipers, they go away, right? And the hammer... Naginata again. Right. Then this stuff... Oh, yeah. Grenade launchers, anti-Thorian gas. Then the thing is, I can get rid of all of those grenade upgrades that are not on max level. I can get rid of this one, and cryo. So that I always have the highest cryo over here. And we also got like fusion and fusion, 2 times fusion. And this is like a little bit worse. Fusion. High X. Okay. That's 7. High X 5 and 3. Incendiary 8. That's a lot of damage over time. That's a amazing. Incendiary, not incendiary. I always say incendiary. So then we also got like biotic stuff. Nexus. Ooh. Oh, come on. Armali Council. Almost good. This one is better. In terms of the rest, the tech cooldown is the same. So the obvious answer, of course, Savant 8 and not Nexus. Chameleon for some reason is not as good. What else do we go for? I mean, I do have an awful lot of those, and there are not that many tech characters in here. Like, I am the tech character, Tali is a tech character, and Kaden is a tech character. So 3 tech thingies in here, right? So if I have a large variety of high-level ones and everything is okay, especially the Savant. And that means I can get rid of the Nexus thing, logic thingy. Sounds kind of weird, but no, it's like a low level 5, 7, and everything higher than that we're gonna keep. What about this stuff though? I need the high values in there, like this one. That's actually pretty decent. Better power. So I can get rid of everything 4 and like below. Prodigy, yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I mean we do have Polaris, but what about Prodigy? Somewhat similar, but you can get rid of it. Unity amp, yeah, that one could go away. Solaris amp is somewhat weird. It has a high level, but meh. Armor. Okay, what are we gonna do with armor? I mean there is good Prothean armor, right? So I could get rid of low level armor, which is anything below 7, I would say. But actually level 8 seems to be pretty high on there as well. Turian Phoenix, for example. Colossus is 7, that's actually pretty decent. So let's sell everything below 7, just in case. Right. Titan. Huh. Titan's actually pretty decent. 220 for what? Heavy armor human. I mean, no one uses that. Righty. So now we selected everything. Good.
Looking for supplies?
Yeah.
Let's see what you've
You
got.
bet, Commander.
So let's sell all of the junk. How much do we get? 2,500,000. If we sell everything, we got ourselves 1 additional million. You gotta be kidding me. Just because the things that we are selling is high level stuff. Chameleon, okay. Surta is never good for some reason. Why is Surta never good? Surta has to have some positive stuff, right? Why is Surta so bad? It makes no sense. What do we got? Oh, we can buy level 9 equipment and level 10. Wow. Pretty neat. But all of the things that you can buy, look at the numbers in comparison. It has to be better than the stuff that I'm wearing at least. None of it is any good. Okay. Anyway, Surta Foundation. I actually wanted to check why Surta Foundation is so bad. Maybe it just has a bad rep or something, or it has a special ability or whatever, like any hidden passive on the side that you just don't know, but it's somewhere hidden in the flavor text or whatever. Or it's just something special for Surta or whatnot. That might be a thing. Or it is just one of the items that you can use if you don't have anything else, right? Like a red herring kind of, but in this case it's a filler item. Let's just look into this real quick. So Surta Foundation has a bad rep because it's a non-profit. The only good thing that it made is like the Medigel. Alright, so let's end the episode right now. Already was a long one. Like and subscribe, of course, as usual, and ta-ta.